When should I be worried about discharge during pregnancy? Discharge during pregnancy is usually normal if it's thick, sticky, and looks a lot like mucus. But if your discharge is a weird color, smells bad, or makes your vagina itchy or irritated, see your doctor or midwife. You could have an infection. What causes a yellow discharge during pregnancy? If the vaginal discharge is green or yellowish, strong smelling, and/or accompanied by redness or itching, you may have a vaginal infection. One of the most common vaginal infections during pregnancy is candidiasis, also known as a yeast infection. Another cause of abnormal discharge could also be an STD. What does cervical mucus look like when pregnant? Healthy cervical mucus is thin, white or clear, and has a mild odor. While cervical mucus changes throughout your cycle, and also during pregnancy, it should continue to have these qualities. What kind of discharge is normal during pregnancy? Normal vaginal discharge during pregnancy is called leukorrhea and is thin, white, milky, and mild smelling. Leukorrhea is normal and nothing for you to worry about. During pregnancy, do not use tampons; they can introduce new germs into the vagina. What causes watery discharge during pregnancy? When you're expecting, higher levels of the pregnancy hormone estrogen cause more blood to flow to your pelvic area. That increased blood flow stimulates the body's mucous membranes, which in turn causes the extra discharge. But watery discharge during pregnancy is not just a meaningless symptom. What color is the mucus plug? What does a mucus plug look like? It is usually clear, slightly pink or blood-tinged in color. It can be stringy mucus or sticky discharge. How much discharge is too much during pregnancy? Thin, white vaginal discharge is normal and healthy throughout your entire pregnancy. However, it could be a sign of an infection if it's lumpy or thick, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like itching or a fishy odor. You may also notice your vaginal discharge is brown or pink. What does thick white discharge mean? Thick, white discharge is common at the beginning and end of your cycle. Normal white discharge is not accompanied by itching. If itching is present, thick white discharge can indicate a yeast infection. Clear and stretchy, this is fertile mucus and means you are ovulating. Which discharge is normal during pregnancy? Normal vaginal discharge during pregnancy is called leukorrhea and is thin, white, milky, and mild smelling. Leukorrhea is normal and nothing for you to worry about. During pregnancy, do not use tampons; they can introduce new germs into the vagina. Is white discharge normal at 7 weeks pregnant? It is normal to have discharge at various stages of the menstrual cycle and during pregnancy. Healthy vaginal discharge, also called leukorrhea, is thin and clear or white and has only a mild odor. Discharge is at its most heavy in the final weeks of pregnancy, when it may contain pink mucus. Is white discharge common in early pregnancy? Normal vaginal discharge during pregnancy is called leukorrhea and is thin, white, milky, and mild smelling. Leukorrhea is normal and nothing for you to worry about. During pregnancy, do not use tampons; they can introduce new germs into the vagina. What causes yellow discharge during pregnancy? Usually, yellow discharge is caused by an infection like vaginosis, trichomoniasis, or a yeast infection. Yellow discharge that comes from an infection might also be thick or lumpy, have a bad smell, or be accompanied by other vaginal symptoms like itching or burning. Leaking amniotic fluid. What is abnormal discharge during pregnancy? Normal vaginal discharge during pregnancy is called leukorrhea and is thin, white, milky, and mild smelling. Leukorrhea is normal and nothing for you to worry about. During pregnancy, do not use tampons. They can introduce new germs into the vagina. Is it normal to have more discharge when pregnant? Almost all women have more vaginal discharge in pregnancy. This is normal, and helps prevent any infections traveling up from the vagina to the womb. Towards the end of pregnancy, the amount of discharge increases further. In the last week or so of pregnancy, it may contain streaks of sticky, jelly-like pink mucus. What does pregnancy discharge feel like? After you become pregnant, you might notice an increase in your usual discharge called leukorrhea, thanks to more estrogen in your system and an increase in blood flow. This normal early pregnancy discharge is thin, milky white and has a mild smell. And, really, you can have it any time during pregnancy. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for more of these videos.